one word that sums up our responsibility inside of our faith, I think, more than any other word that I've come across. In Deuteronomy 6:5, Moses is giving the charge to Israel as they're about to cross the Jordan. And he says, "Hear, O Israel. Listen, O Israel. As for you, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength." But the word here that we use is completely insufficient, because the word Shema, which is what we're translating into here, means to hear with your ears. It means to give full attention to, but it also means to obey. It means to do. When Jesus said, "Those who have ears, let them hear," he wasn't saying, let it get through their skull. He's saying, let it become a part of their marrow, a part of who they are. Let it weave into their life. Let my commands, the things that I'm telling them, become their new paradigm, become their new truth, become their new way of life. But I don't think we ever get to see what God's will is for our life because we're not willing to listen. He doesn't get our attention, so we don't even know how to obey. It's lost on us, because how can I obey something that I don't hear? If I yell at Olivia, my daughter, and she has headphones on and she doesn't hear me, I can't necessarily get mad. Well, I guess I could if she had the headphones on and I didn't want her to. But I can't get mad if she didn't hear the command. How can she obey something that she never heard in the first place? And we say we want to hear God's voice, but even what we call our own prayer time, we sit down, we ask some questions, and then we get up and run away. Could you imagine sitting across the table from somebody and they ask you an important question, and then right before you're about to give an answer, they get up and just walk away from you? Probably wouldn't want to talk to them too much anymore. But that's what we do. God, show me what to do with my family, with my ministry, with my business, with my life, with my health, with my whatever. I had a mentor tell me that he said, the Holy Spirit is highly opinionated. We just rarely ask the question. And not only do we not ask, we never sit still long enough to hear it. But then once we hear it, we have to continue to give attention. And once we give him our attention, we have to have the courage to obey. We have to trust him enough that he can see further than we can, that he understands more than we do. Because if we believe that, then even when it doesn't make sense, especially when it doesn't make sense, it doesn't become even scary or drudgery anymore to obey. It becomes exciting. Because I know that I heard you. I've given you my attention, so it gives me confidence that my next step is obedience. And I think that's probably the most fun way to live. But I'm pretty far away from my jacket, and there's a bunch of little kids running around with reflector vests on in the woods, and they look sketchy, so I'm gonna go get my jacket.